Hi everyone. Good afternoon. We're gonna switch gears into a little bit about how technology can help solve business problems for the BFSI sector. Uh, let's. I think we have to start from the first slide, please. I think this is the last slide. But I'll start introducing myself. So I'm Varun. I lead the business for BFSI for LeadSquared. LeadSquared is a B2B SaaS unicorn. We provide end-to-end solutions for customer onboarding, lead management, loan origination systems, Salesforce efficiency, and so on and so forth. We've been growing almost 2x for the last 3 to 4 years, and recognized by industry experts, including Deloitte, Gartner, and so on and so forth. Uh, the specific solutions that we've been providing in the industry have also been recognized by some of our clients across insurance, lending, banking, and so on, right? And what do we actually provide specifically on the BFSI side? Some numbers, so we have 120 plus clients. In terms of what we are doing fundamentally, we're gonna be talking a little bit about more in depth in terms of sales, service, analytical solutions, how our feet on street app is probably the best in the industry, and how we've been able to deploy it across so many clients. So some of these numbers are there, and I'll walk you through this, but specifically go into specific solutions that can help all of us. So let's talk about this at the next level. As this is a fairly diverse group, we've also tried to split it into like 4 segments, which you can start to relate with. So our solutions are across these 4 segments: banking, lending, insurance, and so on. I'll just pick one for you to be able to get a sense of like the depth at which we are trying to solve problems. So let's take insurance for a minute. In insurance, you've also tried to develop modules which can fundamentally help solve problems in the way that the business journey is to be stitched together. Let's start with fundamentally starting to get with leads, right? So lead management, lead sourcing, lead management is one module. Then how does it get allocated to the field force or the contact center? That is like the second module, which is an omni-channel way of approaching the leads. The third is now the sales guys have to actually go and work with the agents and the distributors and the banca channel and so on to make the efficient sale. How do you do that? How is that sales activity planning to be done at a day level, at a trip level, on a daily basis? That's what we also do. And then finally, customer onboarding, right? We've seen that across insurance players, there are like 7 to 8 separate systems which are supposed to be talking to each other, be it incentive management, be it training, be it performance management, product, explanations, calculators. Is there a way that all of this can be stitched together in one uniform product which can provide a simple way for the salesperson to be able to do his job? I think that's like the overall story and picture that I wanted to like leave with you. Of course, like each of these has much more depth to it, but just wanted to take that insurance example and go into a little bit depth to share with you what we're talking about. And of course, like this is some of the things that we spoke about in terms of lending. So lending is also a big focus for us. This is about managing lead sources on for lending. We also have a loan origination system now with all the complex BRE related engine that is required to be powering and making sure that fundamentally the turnaround time from the time you get the lead source to actually converting it and closing it with the customer is shortened. So how can we have the turnaround time like reduced so that the sales for people who are actually going and meeting the customer, be it loan against property, be it MSME, in the minimum amount of interactions you get the data and are able to qualify the loan. So that's the second big piece that we're at least solving on the lending side, right? This is just some pictures about how the product actually looks. Simple, clean interface, minimal, tabs, etc. that you need to go into. And the big thing about it is extremely customizable. So, it's about what you want in your journey rather than what we want in our software, right? It's not about the software, it's about the journey and how we want to serve that. And of course, WhatsApp bot, extremely powerful way of engaging the customer. highly non-intrusive and identity preserving that I think we've really seen scale and be effective in the loan journey. Insurance I already talked about. This is the journey builder that I was talking about, like how we can have a simple way that a salesperson can understand, okay, these are the 6 things that I have to be doing right from a daily huddle to actually doing 2 product trainings to actually going to X branch or X customer that I have to meet, and how does it all get planned into a day plan for me. That's the beauty of how we can provide a feet on street application for people to convert, right? And of course, when we get into the performance versus actual leaderboards, I think it seems fairly standard stuff for making sure that these things have to happen. But most of the companies even today are using Excel sheets. They're using, folks are using diaries and ways to manage their days. And performance management is still on like legacy systems. So is there a way that this can be like digitized in a very simple, effective way that the person can actually open up his app every day and see like where he's versus where he's supposed to be, right? So that's the power of it, and that's what we bring to the table. And of course, there is a customer 360 angle to it, which is service, which is industry agnostic. So across lending, across banking, across insurance, how can there be a clear point of view on what this person has to be, how this person has to be serviced? What are the past policies that are existing? What are the last queries which have come to him across website, WhatsApp, direct interactions? Having that kind of one point of view and a clear next best action available to the call center executive or to the service executive, right? And then an omni-channel, I spoke about various channels which are supposed to be integrated into this journey. We also have extremely robust data analytics platforms, and again, business intelligence is at the end of the day critical. All the data that you're collecting, how is that enabling, the growth of your business? So, self-serve reports, self-serve dashboards, pretty standard stuff, but, there are tools available for you to do that on your own. So if you're changing reports on the fly and you want to customize them, you have the power to do that rather than raise change requests on us all the time. That doesn't happen now. Banking, I've talked about, contextual prompts, opportunity management. Yeah, and of course, asset management. I mean, I think there's a lot of stuff here. If I start to get into it, it's going to take me forever. But I think just wanted to kind of touch upon some of these key use cases across insurance, lending, some of the industry agnostic products, which are Service Cloud or ACE, which is performance management, and then of course, a lot of the things on the service side, right? Well, yeah, and of course, enterprise-grade security, safety, which is needless to say. Well, yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much. I hope you've gained something out of it, and we are outside at the booth as well, so looking forward to meeting all of you for next level discussions as well. Thank you.